Let's reapply the buffs though. Okay, it's a battle between who's the fastest here.
Bruh. Bruh.
Hey everyone, RenTrain here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone 0. You know what time it is, it's time for some more Shiyu defense because of the reset. And we have two special guests joining us here today. And those two special guests will be Anton and Grace. I can't really believe that I got to clear this thing with Anton specifically, because with 4 stars you usually want to invest more than the 5 stars because of their low multipliers. But hey, I was able to make him work, and here we are. So for the first team we have is Jane Doe, Burnice, Lucy, and the Rocket Bamboo. And for the second team we have is Anton, Grace, Astra, and Pulchra. And just a reminder, I can't really see any other support that can replace Astra's spot in this team, because Anton really wants those chain attacks and quick assists as much as possible, because his multipliers on those things are actually quite absurd. And that's all that I have to say, so let's get right into it. For the first part, use her skill, get him out of there, so we can get more damage in. Then clump them all up. There we go, just how you like it. Then burn them to a crisp until they can be dazed. There we go. Put out Jane Doe. Oh, why are you there? But anyway, he's dead. Now, the second phase. Go attack him immediately so we can start this dance-off. Okay, why did you do that attack? Let's reapply the buffs though. Okay, it's a battle between who's the fastest here. I'm not gonna summon that ult just yet. A bit later. I'm waiting for him to do that one particular attack, but he does not want to do it. Okay, so for this one, just parry it 3 times. It's kind of similar with the Typhoon boss. Then on the third phase, he gets dazed for about 2 seconds. Oh, wrong one. But don't worry. Let's just go with Burnice. Then go ultimate with Burnice first. Next will be Lucy's ult. Then we can go ham with Jane Doe.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
There we go. We can deal another disorder damage. Nice one. Hold that for me. Oh, dodge that. Okay, never mind. Just switch so we don't waste that much time.
Let's make this quick.
Want to do round 2? Anytime now. There we go, round 2. Let's do this thing. Parry that. Again. Let's do this. Then we're good to go. Daze him. Go for Jane Doe. Lucy. Finish him off. And he is dead. Look at that damage though. Alright, the next team will be a fun one. For the first part, use her skill so we can get more damage. Then just keep using Anton for this part. I'm gonna push this guy to the other side. Do not trigger the chain attacks with Anton. You want to trigger it with somebody else so we can call in his chain attack, because his chain attacks deal a lot of damage. And there we go. First part is done. The hard part comes into play. I am going to be playing it here because I want to target one leg in particular. Since you can deal impair with this boss, do not go that far with Anton too. Be as close as possible, but as far as possible to trigger his E1. Although you don't really need to cause impair because it's quite hard to track him. He is going to be moving around and jumping around like crazy. So just do it if you're insane, just like me. Hey everyone, Future Ren here, and I'll be taking over the commentary from this point on, because at this point, as you can see, I did mess up Anton's skill and use all of his energy. So what I'm trying to do now is to get as much energy as possible for Anton so I can use his skill. And I am going to use Asriel's ultimate here alongside Anton's because we just did shock a while ago. So I'm going to be able to get that maximum damage even though his skill is out. You're also going to see here that I'm doing a couple of normal attacks and some bash attacks because I do feel like that those give the most energy. So here we go, we have his skill up. You're also going to see here that I am kind of struggling a bit with that E1 because his attacks are kind of like, see, it's sticking to the robot's foot even though I'm keeping my distance. And also it's quite hard to aim the thing. As you can see before he jumped, I was aiming at the other leg when I wanted to hit the leg closest to me. And just like that again, it's not hitting the leg that I wanted. That's why this composition is quite hard to use. So we have our chain attack here. We are going to start off with Anton, then Astra, going back to Anton and just doing the E1 stuff. So dash back, then let the first two attacks miss, then let the pile driver attack hit. And that's pretty much it for the E1 attacks. And also dodge as much as possible with Anton or parry the attacks with Anton because it does give energy, so you don't have to keep doing the E1 attack. I swapped to Grace on this bit so I can farm those stacks for her, but I accidentally used them at the last second. So what I'm trying to do now is to get Asriel's ult ready because we already have Anton and Grace's ults. And that attack is one of the good ones because you can just dodge it or parry it with Anton if you're lucky. Parrying is better than dodging, so just take that as a note. There is no way that we're going to dodge this guy since we're only halfway there in the days meter. And I am going to mess up again with Anton's energy, which is so unfortunate. So what I'm trying to do now is using Grace as my DPS since there is no way that I'm going to use Anton's underpowered pile driver. And I'm going to ult here so we can get that shock in. And then I'm going to swap to Anton and use the ultimate since we have shock. And that's it for me, and I'll see you all later. Oh my goodness. I had to focus there at like the second half. Holy crap. And as you can see, Anton can do it. Alright, it's time for the next composition. Alright, for the second team, all we have to do is change Jane Doe to Soldier 11. Then the next team is a complete overhaul except for Asriel. So now we have Anby and Pulchra. I guess we have 3 characters for this video, which is Pulchra. Then we have Grace and Anton in the first composition. But anyway, this is the next team, and let's get right into it. So this team isn't actually that different with the Jane Doe one, although it's gonna be a bit slower on this part, since Jane Doe has that insane AoE, and Soldier 11 does not. But that shouldn't be a problem, as long as Burnice can clump them up together. And there we go, most of them are actually gone, there's just this guy left. And we are good to go for the second part. So I am gonna need a second buff. Thank you very much, Lucy. Let's go with Soldier 11. Dodge those initial attacks. Oh my goodness, those are so dangerous. I don't want to get hit by those. Okay, we're doing this already. Go ahead and parry. Go back to Soldier 11. And last one. Burnice, catch that for me. Then let's go ultimate. Do we have a buff? We don't have a buff. So let's go with that. I can't see too many effects in the screen. Just keep our composure. Oh. There we go. Trigger the days with Jane Doe. I mean with Burnice, not Jane Doe. Then let's do our usual combo. Ult first with Lucy, then with Soldier 11. And with that, he should be half HP. Oh, we're doing this already? Alright, let's go, round 2. Next one, let's go with Lucy. Yeah, why not? Then Soldier 11. There we go. Skill with Soldier 11. Yeah, go ahead. Nice one, Rocket Bang Boo. Let's fill up the tank. How do you parry a flamethrower? Hugo has to be built different to parry a flamethrower. Okay, we have no more of those implants. I mean, we don't have the passive anymore. Go ahead and ult. Let's put this out. Oh, already? Okay. Okay, we can't really do anything. Not really a problem. Okay, so since he is about to die, I am just gonna be doing all of these right now. Alright, that's ultimate. Of course, dodge those attacks. Don't want to get hit. Let's plant some burn in that guy. And we are done. There we go. Alright. Second team should be a blast. So, of course, this team is going to be faster than the Anton one. But all we have to do here is make sure that we hit our skill to all of the enemies so we can dash in. And they're done. There we go, just like that. Go back to Anby. I want to parry with Pulchra, please. Come on. There we go. Parry so we can have her stacks. Skill. Nice one. Okay, that's some hefty damage right there. Again, skill. Ooh, impaired already. That was fast. Alright, I'm gonna destroy this leg. So the good thing about this comp is I don't have to worry about the walls, since I don't have to play that far. So I don't think we will need to daze this guy, but if we can, then I guess that's a bonus. Pulchra's skill, or ultimate, is taking quite long. Oh, there we go. Alright, so since we're about to stun this guy, we're about to deal some insane damage. Go ahead with Astra Yao. Ultimate with Astra Yao. Go with Anby. Okay, I'm gonna attack first with a couple of shots with Anby. Ultimate with Anby. We should have some extra stacks with Pulchra. Of course, we are gonna summon this. And we are pretty much done with 1 minute to spare. And there we go. That's pretty much it for the two compositions that we have for this Shiyu defense. Anyway, it's time for the builds. So first off is Jane though. I didn't change this. It's still the same. Probably some upgrades in the skills. And here are her disk drives. I'm not going to be changing these unless there is a new or better set that we have. Now Burnice is next. No changes here as well. I don't think I upgraded her skills. And here are all the disk drives that she has. Then we have Lucy. No changes at all. I forgot who I changed though. Here are all the disk drives. Then the next team will be the Anton team. Here we go. Here is where we get messy. And yeah, this is not really that good. But if you have a better one, you could probably do better than what I did earlier. And here are his disk drives. All crit rate and crit damage. And just to point out that all of these disk drives belong to Harumasa before. But I just can't make him work. He requires a high skill floor just to enjoy him. So I might as well just use Anton or Silver Soldier. Then next will be Grace. Where is my Grace? Here is Grace's build. So a bit low on the attack, but I think that's the only thing that I need to improve. I actually focus on anomaly efficiency on this one. But let's see. Maybe I can get some upgrades sooner or later. So where is the next one? It will be Astra Yao. No changes for her. Still the same since she is so strong. Here are all of her disk drives. Then for the second team, we have is Soldier 11. I think I upgraded her, but just on the skills. And yeah, I think I upgraded one of these since she needs it. Then here are this drives, still the same one as the last video. Then since we use the same team, I'm not gonna show them anymore. So it's time for Silver Zero. It's actually at the first part. There we go. Here's Silver Zero. And this is her build. Yeah, she is quite stacked here. Then here are all her disk drives. No changes here. I think I did upgrade her a bit here. And let's go to Pulchra. Where is Pulchra? She is down here. There we go. Here is her build. I think I can still improve these. But she is working as of the moment. And then, okay, I really need to upgrade these. Then here are all the disk drives. So crit rate, crit damage. So just semi DPS or sub DPS rather. And that's pretty much it for all the teams that we have. And that's pretty much it for today's video. And thank you all so much for watching. But do not worry because we will be back for some more action. If you do find this video quite entertaining, then be a bro and leave a like below. And if you really enjoy this kind of content, then consider subscribing to see more of these videos in the future. But until then, stay cool, stay classy, and I will see you all at the next one.